song's called Talkin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't care about me. Need something bad. Just talk ain't me. Hate me. I hate you. Make a man know it's true. Give me that look, she's a funny look. My tongue hanging around. Ain't got no time to live. My thoughts on the street. Cut and face the face. I hate you. I hate you. Don't like the way I feel. No choice. It ain't real. And say you want me. There's something. Talking. Well, say you want you. There's talking. Talking. Well, say you want me. There's talking. What should I do? Don't care about me. There's something bad. That's all in me. I hate you. I hate you. Make a man know it's true. Give me that look, she's a funny look. My tongue hanging around. Got no time to live. My thoughts on the street. Try to take the bait. I hate you. I hate you. Not the way I feel. No choice. It ain't real. When say you want me. There's talking. Talking. When I say I want you. There's talking. Talking. When I say you want me. There's talking.
Next song, second single, whenever it comes out. Starts with the drum.
What?
For those of you who don't know, these are the Zeros playing, and this is KUOR. We're going to take a short break and eat some burritos, and then we're going to have some more music. This on. Hello. What we're doing is talking to the Zeros who are playing here, as you know already.
Why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah, introduce yourselves.
My name is Robert, rhythm guitar, and background vocals.
Javier, lead vocals and lead guitar.
Baba, drums. Guy, bass player.
As I remember, when I originally talked to you a couple months ago, you said it was like the first anniversary of your being together. Is that right? Yeah, why don't you tell us about how you got together and what you wanted to do and things like that they've already talked about.
Javier, the spokesman?
I don't want to say both.
But we've been, me and Javier have been the main part, I guess, because we've known each other the longest, I guess, and we had another band before this one, so Bob was my cousin, so I met him because he's my cousin. Guy's my brother, and I met him because of my mother. And then Javier is my sister's boyfriend, so we all know each other. But I met Baba. We took him because we needed a drummer, and my brother because Hector left for LA. And then was the first one, I guess. Leaving out the long past detail.
What's Hector doing now?
He started a band in LA called the LA Shakers.
It's a three-piece. They were together before, but now they're the final stage of LA Shakers name. And when I sit down, the three.
Yeah, when you got together, were you doing basically the same stuff that you're doing now?
When I
Very
first met
great.
him, we did like New York Doll songs, and he had a couple songs of his own, and then we used to play New York Doll songs in the backyard of a trailer. Just playing.
Do you do all the writing, Javier?
No, not all of it. We do two of his songs.
That's Robert you're pointing
Yeah,
to.
we do two of Robert's songs, and the rest I write. Beat Your Heart Out, which is going to be
That's the new single?
the next single.
And when is
Which was
that coming
supposed
out?
to be out.
It was supposed to be out a long time ago.
Just call Bump, I guess, and ask him every day.
Yeah, why don't you tell us what happened with the first single and then delay on the second single and the recording and anything else? That'll give you
How'd
more
you get
time.
the
Well,
deal on that?
Well, the first time, okay, we didn't have the name Zeros, but we had Hector, Baba, me, and Robert. We played in Mexico, and they hated us. And 2 weeks after that, we played in L.A.
Under the name of Zeus.
Yeah, then we had the name Zeros. And Greg Shaw came and saw us that night. And,
Where
you
was
know,
this at?
it was at the Orpheum on Sunset Boulevard. And,
Across from Tower Records, they don't have it no more though.
yeah, it's
So-
there, but no
it's a
bands
theater.
play there. And, you know, he was giving us like hints, you know, you guys should have a record out, you know, you guys are good and all this stuff, you know. So it's really big to us, you know, because like
We had only played this first
we
time
haven't
ever
done
on a-
anything. It was the first time ever we played, you know. And so we started hearing more stuff about he wanted us to put out a single on his label and stuff like that. So I called him up and kind of acted like that wasn't really the story, but he said, do a tape, you know, we'll see what happens. So we did a tape, and I automatically wanted to put it out. So that's how we did that. And then we started playing the Whiskey, because they were doing New Wave nights, which were really disastrous, because they had like 3 New Wave bands and 50 heavy metal
And
bands.
sifted out all the bad ones, and the good ones lasted.
Yeah.
We getting paid for those records?
First time we got like 50 bucks, I think. It was really bad.
But now we only get 100.
Yeah.
God, can we get that off? Thank you. So, where have you been playing lately?
Mostly in L.A. And we've done 2 shows in San Diego so far, and we're going to do another
lined up
one.
for June in San Diego.
Yeah, we're going to do another one real soon. We're going to play our high school.
Chula Vista, for those of you who don't know.
Yeah, Chula Vista High.
I read a review of your first single in Bump, like the issue before this last one, and Greg Shaw is obviously very hot on you guys, so why was there such a big delay on the new single?
Because it was just a write-up in the magazine. He doesn't really And maybe he does, but I don't know. You know, all the other bands on his label complain too. You know, that they're waiting
He's
for
just
things.
slow.
Yeah, slow. But everyone else, you know, if I talk to like Danger House and all the other things, they've all had complaints too. Maybe it's the regular thing for records to come out slow and all that stuff. But ours was pretty slower than the rest, I guess.
Well, also because Greg Shaw brought Craig Leon from New York to produce us and the Weirdos for the Weirdos' first release and our second release. And Craig Leon did a really terrible job, and we hated the tape. So we decided to do it ourselves, you know, because the tape was really bad. And so that took a long time because, you know, we had to re-record it again and, you know, decide that, yeah, the same songs, Beat Your Heart Out and The Flip Is Wild Weekend.
And so we've got those done, and so now finish those up before Christmas, like, and been waiting since, I guess.
One thing I want to ask you about, I've heard a few things about, a few comments about you guys being the Mexican Ramones. What do you think about that? There's a leading question for you.
I don't like it very much. Me either. We're Mexican, but that's about it. Yeah.
We're not trying to Ramones. I mean, Ramones weren't our influence. I mean,
The Ramones didn't influence us to do anything. The New York Dolls and the Velvet Underground. See, we were into it before before we even heard the Ramones, you know. They didn't influence us to do anything.
So.
What bands do you like nowadays?
I like the Dills.
Dills
are their favorite bands.
The Dills are my
Who's your
favorite.
The past history's over now.
I guess mine's favorite's the last. I haven't seen him yet, but I know him, and I heard a lot about him. I guess they're really good.
I thought you just played with them.
We did, but we missed them. We got there too late. But I heard they're really good, so they're my favorite band. Yeah, they're gonna. As soon as I see
What do you
them.
like, Bob? Jay Giles.
He's the outcast.
We won't tell.
Open-minded.
Do you think you guys are going to stick with Bob, or?
No, as soon as the single's released, our contract is terminated.
What are you going to do with another?
Yeah, we're gonna record a demo and, you know, toss it around.
You going to try for the big contracts?
Yeah.
Fast Freddy is managing you guys now. Do you think this is going to make a big difference, and does he have any particular plans that you want to talk about?
Well, just that,
He's only been for 2 weeks, so nothing's really happened yet, you know.
yeah.
You know, so nothing's really happened. Things are still at the start, so we'll
Yeah.
see what happens, really.
What's he been doing?
He's been a writer for that Backdoor Mag and other magazines like New York Rock and Freelance and all that junk.
Yeah, he writes for a lot of magazines and stuff.
You're the only band he's managing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys want to play some more?
Sure.
Okay. Hello in the control booth.
Hey,
You.
How about some more music?
Play something.
Play something, yeah.
Back to zero. Song. Sneakin' Out.
Knock it on. the way I look. I told she gets shook. He's coming on right now. He's coming on right now. I'll be right now, right now. He's coming on right now. He's coming on right now. I'll say right now, right now. I'll be right now. Put on me, and what all they see the way I look. I told he gets shook. He's coming on right now. He's coming on right now. I'll say right now, right now. I'll be right now.
The second single, flip side, called Wild Weekend. Can't you see? Gotta play wild, wiggle me too. So sick to want to do, see the bug and make you do. So tight, what they got, but it's up, it doesn't know how. Down the alley, what's the name? Got girls there, get these things, these lights go out. Down the side, so the world, instant high here. Still wanna be wild, and I just know. I'm feeling crazy, and I don't go, can't you see? Gotta play rough, wiggle me out.
They're turning up the... Why don't you talk about what you're playing? What's the song? The song's called I Don't Want.
it gets dark all the time. Come on, ready to rock down. So pretty, so just don't walk this is so nothing. Got you looking at now. Time to go back to work. Everything thinks about me. Make it your back, got these shoes, got in the hair, got in my finger, hold it down, hands down, jump around. On Friday night, it's so cold, young up, on TV, full of past,
Oh yes, friends. Oh yes. For those of you who've been wondering what you've been listening to, we've had the Zeros live in our studios here at KUOR this evening, and I want to thank you all for coming along.
Developing the record. This is not both sides now. Javier has a few things he wants to say about what he likes to listen to, and other stuff, and what bands he likes, and where you can buy the record, and why you should buy it, and things like that.
What I like to listen to right now, lately I've been listening to mostly just regular stuff like that, all modern. And Burn Spear, and collection albums of regular stuff. And the New York Dolls I'm starting to listen to more. I used to like, then, but lately I haven't. I'm starting to listen to, just regular New York Dolls. Right now. I had a bunch of records, all these new wave records, and I took them and I sold them. I got in a fight with my mom. And I wanted to leave, so I sold all my records. But I didn't go because I knew that even if I went, it would be the same.
Do all you guys live at home now?
Yeah.
I do. We all do. Yeah.
Here's Robert to tell you more interesting things.
What's Chula Vista like? The record.
No kicks in Chula Vista.
No kicks and
Are you
That's
the
our
only
motto.
band out there?
No, there's starting to be a couple more.
They're slowly starting a
Slowly
scene in San Diego. And if it does happen, it'll be the first music scene, in San Diego. So there is, a chance.
There's a chance.
Yeah, because things are starting slowly but surely, little fans. We've got 2 fans in group situations and substitute. And we were trying to get a club, but we're scattering around where the places are played now. So there's no final, certain club we have. We're just scattering the events from here to here.
We're gonna play in San Diego on June 5th, and it's gonna be at a club called Abbey Road. And if it goes over, they're gonna give us every Monday and Tuesday, so we can do stuff.
Yeah.
You should say the address or something.
I don't even know.
Some LA bands have came down to San Diego, and they're hoping for San Diego to open too, because it's closer than San Francisco and gives them more places to play. So if New York's out, it'll be very good. Zippers and the Screamers and other bands that play.
You guys have played San Francisco, right?
Yeah.
Is that
Screamers?
No, it's the
No.
third time.
Third. Have you been elsewhere? Well, the questions are
We played San Francisco, San Diego, and LA, and that's it.
And
Now
Redlands.
here.
Redlands.
And Redlands.
Did you ever play with the Nuns?
No. We're going to.
Yeah.
Pretty soon we're going to play with them at the Whiskey.
End of June, supposedly. With the Dills.
With the Dills, too.
My favorite band.
Great band.
Anything else you want to say to San Bernardino?
San Bernardino.
Anyone you want to dedicate a
That
song
girl's name, Gracie. Gracie or not? Hey, Gracie. San Bernardino.
Do Guy and Bob want to talk at all? Shy, right shy.
Come on, get used to it.
That's good.
Famous rock stars, not be like shy.
Well, Guy, what do we ask? Guy's the newest member. When did you start playing bass?
When I started playing with the Dills.
Yeah. How did it feel? They teach you all the songs?
Well, I used to roadie with them, so I used to play guitar too. So I just, I know how the songs went, so it went pretty easy. It's like a fan, so he knew how everything was supposed to be, so he fit in really good, really easy.
Yeah, he was the obvious choice when Hector left.
We didn't think of him at first. We tried other ones, and we say, hey, why didn't we try a guy? And
I thought of him, but nobody listened.
And when I used to go up to Zeros, I used to get mistakes in the sector all the time. It used to bug me a lot. So I guess we maybe didn't know when we realized the difference.
Yeah. There was words. People were telling me, wasn't it Hector and stuff? And I'd say, how did Guy do and stuff? And he'd say,
Any final words from the Zeros?
Why should people buy your record?
they like it, they should buy it. They shouldn't buy it for no other reason. They like it, they buy it, you know?
They can go down to Rainbow Records also and tell them to order it, or they can drive elsewhere long distances to buy it.
We'll be playing the new single as soon as it's out, hopefully in a few days.
Thursday nights at 8 o'clock.
Otherwise, go back to Both Sides Now if you want to listen to Cheap Trick. I don't know.
Goodbye.
Bye. Night. Bye.
Thanks a lot for coming.
Thank you.
Oh, a final word from the Zeros. Thank you, everyone, for listening tonight. This is